Well, good morning. Good morning for most of you. Good morning, everyone. Throwing you all a curveball today. We're live streaming a little earlier than normal. The main reason is I'm going through a state park. Well, actually two. I'm going through Bastrop State Park and Busher State Park. And so it's just got a lot of ups and downs, a lot of rolling today. And I had two choices overnight to kind of decide which way I wanted to go. One was I'd have to cover 60 miles on main roads, highways, and then this way, which as you see now I'm taking this way, through State Park. And this is the published route of the Adventure Cycling Association. I'm just kind of juggling weather the next few days. Today is, as you see, a really nice day, and I wanted to take advantage of it. But as I got close to that main highway route, I saw a lot of truck traffic and decided to go this way. And I'm glad I did. It's quiet, but as you hear by my effort level, there's a lot of up and down. Lots of short steep climbs, followed by steep and windy descents. Kind of just going to be on the eastern edge of hill country for the next couple of days until I get to Navasota. So anyway, let's start with a little business. We are just shy of $21,000 in our fundraising for this ride across America to raise awareness for wounded warriors, veterans affected by COVID-19. I spent last night in Bastrop. The wind really kicked up yesterday, and glad I did. It was kind of a shorter day, but it was, still 4.5 hours of riding. And the shout out to Hampton Inn. They saw the jersey and gave me a nice discount for support of wounded warriors on this ride. So that was cool. I'm joined by John today. Job, but John, our regular, is back in my ear, and we'll stream what we can today. As long as my conversation holds up, you can kind of see I'm working my way up another climb. This one's kind of gradual. I'll give you all a little trick on rural roads. What I do, a little trick called the mailman. This is the mailman. Go left, go right. Kind of cuts out the deep bite of the climb. When you're towing this much weight, kind of eases the slope. But they kicked it up here at the end. I don't do this on main roads for obvious reasons. Don't ride into traffic. Whew. That was a tough one. Eli Seeley's joining today. I see him there. That was I said it's also army riding, left, right, left. But it's good though. You can see I got a nice view. Working my way over to Busher State Park, and figured this would be worth it, even if many of you who normally catch it live midday might be able to catch it on recording and enjoy the scenery descending. Gives your heart rate a chance to recover a little bit. Kind of went into a little bit of detail yesterday. This is all about the long game. You don't win anything out here on any given day. But you could lose it by having making poor choices. So LaGrange is the goal today. Saw Mom joining and Shirley. Yep, switchbacks. That's what they, I'll tell you a little story in a second about switchbacks in France. But the goal now today is LaGrange. I had originally, when I got off the train in Austin, had set a goal of 4 days starting Monday to get to Navasota. That's still within reach. The challenge is I'm going to get wet tomorrow. It's going to be rainy as a front coming through, and that hangs around till Thursday. So trying to avoid camping if I can the next couple of days, just because I don't want to put a tent up in a wet rain and put it away wet and all that. So LaGrange tonight, and then a little bit off route, but I've already kind of done a recon of where I thought I would stay was Burton, but Burton is not happening. A couple reasons. The one bed and breakfast that was there is now owned as a private residence, and they have some like annual antique festival or something there, and it's a small town area, and everybody's kind of booked whatever little things they have. So I'm looking at trying to go to Benham. Did I get that right? I may have screwed that up. Benham, Texas. It's just fell out of my brain, all these climbs this morning. It's the home of Bluebell ice cream, I know that. So I'm looking at that for tomorrow night, and then on into Navasota Thursday, which will also forecast rain. So just have to get the rain gear out, which means I probably will not stream tomorrow or Thursday just because of the rain. Don't want to. Most of the equipment is waterproof, but not all of it. We're on a good descent here. Yeah, as I was saying, we've got most of the GoPros themselves are waterproof, but the cabling can get really finicky because I have cabling that needs to run from the battery pack to the GoPro, and just not friendly to water. The connections could create a problem. So if it's raining or threatening to rain, I probably just won't stream those days. So just be forewarned. I'll try to post on social media either early or late in the day. John, what did you do on your day off? I was joking with John. It wasn't his day off. He worked hard. He had other meetings. So Jordan came in. So I said, just to recap, everyone, we're streaming a little earlier today because you see we're riding through a state park, and it's just, it's a safe way to stream. Just try to pick the roads that are safe. Descending again here. Yeah, pretty cool. John's saying the descents look good, nice on stream. Try not to talk because it's windy, but try to get as much momentum as I can on the next hills. But this trailer reminds me that it's not going to go up the next hill fast. So it's all gearing. I'm already in the smallest climbing gear. The toils of working remotely. Yesterday we had a lot of calls when I got to the hotel, trying to work through on several opportunities we're working on, and team kept me very busy after my 4.5 hour ride. So that's just part of working remotely. We call this super remote. I don't know. I need a term for it. Taking remote working to the next level. But I worked a full day after I rode. So tonight probably be more of the same. We're just trying to finish up a few things, and so try to get to LaGrange, and I can already see I got a big climb coming, so I apologize in advance for any loud sounds you hear exploding. Try to get as much momentum as I can, but that one's a steep one. Kind of want to ride the gears into the hill as much as you can, and then work your way through to the climbing gear. And I run out of gears pretty quick. Oh look, there's deer crossing the road up ahead. You may not see it, but way at the top of the hill there. This one's steep. We're getting another mailman. Y'all are quiet this morning. You're not motivated. You only need to talk while I'm huffing and puffing. Whew, that was steep. That's a tough one. Boom. And another one coming up. Ouch. All right. Got the rollers. All right. Wounded Warrior Project is hosting us. You picked a perfect day to watch me suffer. This is great, having the Wounded Warrior Project watch me dig deep on these climbs. We'll catch them up. Whew. John, what's the title today? What day are we on? So we can, day 23. So kind of a recap, we're just shy of $21,000 in our fundraising, and have the great opportunity to raise awareness for veterans affected by COVID-19. I'll pause on this descent so you don't have to hear the wind. Yeah, and we got another one here. So yeah, just shy of 21,000, so it's been great. Day 23. Gonna have to do another mailman here to get up the climb. We're in Busher State Park. Working our way towards East Texas. Whew. This ride across America, connecting with veterans. It's been a great experience. Lots of connections. Whew. Sorry, I need to recover. John, chat a question or something. I can't spell my name right now. Whew. Got to recover on that one. Just building resiliency. Very similar to the veteran community. As I mentioned yesterday, there's no one day out here that's you know, good or bad. They all have elements of each. Just like in the military, you embrace the elements. We all kind of are naturally driven towards accepting the good things that happen to us, but we kind of try to avoid adversity, and sometimes it's the adversity that really strengthens us. So found really a lot of power out here in asking for help and connecting with people, and the texts and emails and social media posts of encouragement have been tremendous. So it really means the world to me. Certainly the veteran community. So we love it. So I mentioned I left Bastrop this morning, heading to LaGrange today, and hopefully, is it Bentrim or Benham? I forget, I'm not looking at a map. Texas, it's off route. It's east of Round Top. Thank you for the donation. Did it stream across the screen there, John? Okay. John's our moderator. He's working through the graphics. Well, hey, you've got Wounded Warrior Project on now. Like, they're experts. They saw the same thing you did. They can help you. What John's saying is trying to perfect the animations for donations and stuff. But thank you for the donation, $100. So got forecast rain the next couple of days. It's just the typical, we're in springtime, and I was hoping to get more mileage today, but as you can see out here, people are like, how far do you go? I measure it in hours, not distance, because as you can see the terrain here, a 30-mile day today, which is 31 probably. Actually, it's more like 35, 38. When you consider all the winding, we'll have just the effort to do this ride. I'm glad I decided on LaGrange. I saw the elevation chart before I rode, and glad I didn't decide to go 60. That would have been a poor choice. This is, so you can see, just much nicer, and we can chat. You can poke fun at me while I'm suffering, and we can all do this to be reminded of our veteran population. Had several connections across for the last few weeks with veterans and their challenges with COVID-19, and just really, I'm getting a really first-hand view of not only veterans, but just America and the impacts of COVID-19, and especially in the service industry. You know, your heart just goes out to them as they're just trying to make a living, and so it's just it's just been a real impact on all of us, 2020 and now into 2021. And if this live stream and these rides can help seal some of that awareness, we're glad to do it. I see we're at, what, 33 minutes, John? I'm able to pay a little more attention to the Twitch panel today because I'm not fighting traffic. Okay, cool. Thanks, Mom, for that encouragement. Whew. Sure is pretty country, though. If you just take a second to be present in the moment, and I can now because my heart rate's back down to normal. 10 minutes ago, that was not the case. Well, let's ask Wounded Warrior Project a question. What can we do to help them on this ride, since they're hosting us, and what are some things that we can talk about on here? I'd love to get them on a Discord. John, where are we at with our Discords this week? Who are we gonna interview? Yeah, we want to interview some of our sponsors. So we're going to make it. Of course, I got rain tomorrow, but we'll do our best. We want to try to get some folks on the Discord. I know I keep talking about it. We're just trying to find the right time, and a lot of the challenge out here is I can kind of predict when I can stream, but not really until I get out here and make a game time decision based on the safety of the roads, and so it's kind of hard to coordinate. And you know, some of these people are executives, and it's hard to give them a 4-hour window of when they're available to chit chat. But maybe we'll get Matt on here in the next day too. You know, our president of the Dust Off Technologies, and he's the hero behind the scenes, doing amazing work to kind of lead our team on some massive efforts that we're working on. So that's a real, you know, it's really the people behind the scenes doing all the hard work that make this possible. But should chat Wounded Warrior Project there, John, and see what we can do, what else we can do for them. They're a great organization. So John's asking some questions in the background here. Asked me how long I was in the military. 26 days and a wake up. 26, or sorry, did I say days? I said 26 years. Forgive me. I'm still hypoxic, I guess. 26 years and a wake up. Felt like 26 days looking back at it. I mean, it just goes by so quickly. And even the 7 years or so since I've retired in 2014, it was, you know, just an honor to serve for that time and kind of support, defend the Constitution, and a great law enforcement going by there. Always try to thank them when I get a chance. So yeah, 26 years is a short answer, John. So the question is about rank and how long it took to make colonel. Now that seemed like a lot longer time. You know, the Army's pretty prescriptive. I mean, we call the process, they call it a due course officer, someone who kind of, and that's what I was. I was kind of on time for every promotion, wasn't faster than anyone else, wasn't slower than anyone else. I was just kind of the same time as everybody else. And so kind of, you know, it's kind of scripted, you know, second lieutenant to first lieutenant. It's about, this is my time growing up, all this is, it changes over time, shortens or lengthens based on needs of the Army, but 2 years to first lieutenant, 2 years to captain. Captain, you're really a long time. It was like 7 years as a captain, so it seems like forever. And then major's like 5 or 6 years. Lieutenant colonel, you're like 5 years maybe. I'm just remembering what I think it was, and then I did 3 years as a colonel. You know, the secret is, in order to retire at a rank, you have to spend 3 years at that rank to retain that rank in retirement. So, so if I had made colonel and retired after serving, you know, 2 years as a colonel, then I would have retired as a lieutenant colonel. So that's a kind of the secret handshake there on retiring. Like, you know, and you kind of have to decide what you want to do. And some people, for good reasons, you know, they make colonel and then get out because, you know, they do the math. They have a good offer in civilian life, or they just want to do something different, and yeah, that's fine. But yeah, so that's it. Captain forever, right, right, right. Thank you, Shirley, for the encouragement, and Eli, right, Captain forever. Eli knows I'm speaking the truth. Here's a little known inconsequential fact about me. From got one bar, and you still with me? Morning. Morning. Yeah, and I'm going downhill, unfortunately, which is not. Says I've got 92.25, but should I? Okay. Should I stop the stream and just try to re-go? Oh yeah, it's a 2 right now. 1900. I'm in a bad, looks like I'm in like, bad cell area. Yeah. It's starting to come back a little bit. I'm getting 2 bars back, and yeah, it's dropping again. It's dropping. Okay. Well, it's yeah. If the folks can hear me, I apologize. I'm just in a bad spot. The restart the stream, yeah. Okay, I'll just pull over here. stopping, and then even get are we back? All right, folks. Sorry, I'm just in a bad cell area here in this remote area. So I think, what we'll probably end up doing is, let's see, I'm at 2,000 anyway there, John, and it looks like it doesn't want to climb higher than that on kilobits per second. So maybe we should just kill it for today and try again tomorrow. If that makes sense. Yeah. I mean, I'm getting close to civilization. Maybe we can keep it going for a little bit, like get credit for an hour anyway. It's pretty low, but let's see. Yeah, 1C, 1E. Does it go to 1E? Turn left on 1E. It did, okay. Park Road 1E, that's where I need to be. Looks like I'm gonna climb a little bit. Yeah, I've got everything plugged in. It's just, the stream on my side, I'm getting 1,200. Yeah, we'll kill the stream today and wait for better bandwidth. Just tell folks, if you just chat and say, hey, look, he's just in a low area, and we'll try again later, another day. Well, I'm getting closer to the